Here we go.
Brock Lesnar is here. Brock Lesnar is here. Yes, Brock Lesnar is here.
Hi there, wrestling lovers. It's me, Isa, the Demon Diva. And today, I am here to talk about the return of my beastie, my conqueror. It is no secret that I love the Beast. So a lot of times, a lot of people ask me, oh my god, you're into wrestling, that's awesome. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? And it comes with a shock, borderline judgment, when I say Brock Lesnar. Don't judge me. Allow me to explain. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about Brock's accomplishments because I am sure that Paul Heyman will take care of that for me over and over and over and over again in the build-up to Great Balls of Fire. Shit, I said it. So, I'm not going to use that, which is one of the reasons why I love Brock so much. I'm going to make it fairly simple. I enjoy winners, and Brock wins. I enjoy people that look like champions and act like champions and are treated like champions, which in my opinion, Brock Lesnar does. So I think that he adds legitimacy. If I'm sitting here and I'm trying to show someone something about wrestling, somebody that's not familiar, never watches wrestling, and I show somebody like Brock Lesnar, it adds that, oh, holy shit factor. So I enjoy that, and I think that we all have the rights to have our own favorite wrestlers. Well, the whole thing is I've been following him since 2002. And then he left us and he went to UFC, which made me become a UFC fan. So thanks, Brock, for that, because I'm still following UFC. I actually love UFC. But I never watched it before until Brock went to UFC. So there's the power of a draw. And he is a draw in WWE. And a lot of people don't like the way that he's booked. Don't hate the beastie. Hate the game. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is the guy's a smart businessman, negotiates the smartest contract in WWE history. Don't hate him for that. Besides, really think about it. If we would get Conor McGregor in every single UFC pay-per-view, would he be as popular? Actually, probably. But you get the point. You have to have special attractions. It makes something special. It makes something mean more. This is why we don't see Brock Lesnar every week. This is why when he fights, it's a big deal. Tell me that Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar already doesn't feel like the biggest deal since WrestleMania. Why? He's an athlete. He's a superstar. He's a draw. And we're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We are lucky. And we will be talking about Brock years to come. I know I will. I remember when he smiled at me. Well, he didn't smile. It was more like a smirk. Like I yelled, "Beastie!" And he's like, "The fuck?" And then he saw me and I was wearing his shirt. This was at Madison Square Garden. And he gave me a slight smirk. Like, it didn't look like he wanted to kill me. Like, you know, we had a moment, the Beast and I. Also, it was in my bucket list to see Brock Lesnar win a title live. And I got to do that at WrestleMania this year. Yeah, I lost my shit. I went crazy. Everybody around me was like, yo, this chick. But I love Brock Lesnar, so I'm super excited to see him in Monday Night Raw. I'm super excited to see Brock versus Samoa Joe. The thing that I don't like is that everybody goes on and starts like tweeting and hating. Like, we don't know what to expect. I'm sorry. How long have we been doing this? We know what's gonna happen. Can we just appreciate it for what it is? Here, I'm gonna save you the headaches and just the bad moods that you go through by preparing you. I'm gonna mentally prepare you to what you can and shouldn't expect tomorrow. And if we get surprised, then good for us. But this is how your typical Brock Lesnar's appearance goes. So how about I just give you a couple of pointers on what to look for, what not to expect, and then that way tomorrow you can just appreciate the moment for what it is. Beastie is back. Expect to see what the Universal title belt looks like. Unless Brock forgets it at home. God, I hope he doesn't. But if he doesn't, expect to see the belt again. We haven't seen it in a while. It's going to be nice to see it on the show. So yes, we will get to see what the Universal title looks like. Don't expect to see Brock for more than 10 minutes tops. Come on, guys. You know better. We've been over this. Expect to see the beautiful bounce of Brock Lesnar. Appreciate the bounce. Respect the bounce. Brock will stand there and bounce. And we are blessed to be getting the bounce. Don't expect to see Brock talk. That's what we have Paul Heyman for. We know this. We know this. Expect to see Brock Lesnar within the first hour of Monday Night Raw or during the halftime hour in the NBA final games. We all know that Monday Night Raw will be going against Game 5 of the NBA final, so a lot of people are going to be flicking back and forth between the two channels. I might be one of them. I'm not missing it. So therefore, they have to be very strategic about what time spot we put Brock in. So we might not get Brock Lesnar at the end of the show like we usually would. This might have to be based on how the game is pacing. We know that the game starts at 9 p.m. and Monday Night Raw starts at 8, so we might get to see something involving Brock Lesnar during the first hour of the show. If we don't see him during that first hour of the show, then it's going to most likely be during the halftime time of the All-Star shit of the NBA final games. Don't expect to see Brock have a match on Monday Night Raw. I mean, come on. I don't want to call you a mark. But do you really think that we're going to see Brock fight on Monday Night Raw? No, it's not going to happen now. Don't. Even if they tell you it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. So don't. Do expect someone to visit Suplex City. It's not going to be Joe. I volunteered Bray Wyatt because, I don't know, I have a feeling that Bray Wyatt is going to get suplexed. Somebody will get suplexed or F5'd. Who? That's the fun part. We don't know who. I really hope it's not Samoa Joe. I don't want them to touch each other quite yet. I expect Paul Heyman to be on fire because after what happened last week and now with his beast to back him up, he has open floor to talk all the shit that he wants. I don't think that Brock is going to come out and cut a heartfelt promo about, what happened to Paul. That being said, Brock is the baby face in this particular case, so he will try to defend the honor of Paul Heyman, but the way that Brock Lesnar does it. Brock is not your typical face, he's not your typical heel. Brock Lesnar is going to Brock Lesnar, and we are going to enjoy the fuck out of it. Give props to Samoa Joe. He got us Brock. We haven't seen him since the night after Mania. I thought I cursed it with the whole belt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should check out my other blog about shopping in the WWE shop. Check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about. But Brock is back and we owe it all to Samoa Joe and Paul Heyman. So thank you guys. If choking Paul Heyman is all it takes to get Brock in the show, why hadn't anybody done it before? Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. I think it's going to be one hell of a match. And I think that out of the 5 people that were in that Fatal 5-Way at Extreme Rules, Samoa Joe is the one that's going to bring the fight to Brock Lesnar. He's just not going to win it because Brock is the best. Guys, make sure to check out all of my other vlogs and leaving a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe. Once we reach 100 subscribers, I will be doing a special giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, again, like, share, and please subscribe. Also, make sure you check out my podcast called Red Level, and it's exclusively on thefanspodcast.com, where I talk all things Monday Night Raw. It's a little bit different format. It's not your typical Raw recap, so make sure that you check it out. It's got a hint of sass, a hint of sarcasm, but we still talk about the most important things going on in Monday Night Raw. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Handle is the same for both of them. And I am so excited to see Brock return to Monday Night Raw with the Universal title, and I am even more excited to see him finally defend the title against a believable contender. I still know that Brock's going to win because duh, but it's going to be probably one of the best matches that we've seen out of Brock Lesnar, in a while. So yeah, I'm excited. Are you guys excited to see the Beast return? My Beastie? My Beastie? Oh, Beastie. My Beastie. You guys excited? Leave it in the comments. Tweet me. Let me know. What do you think Brock will be doing? Will he be facing Samoa Joe? Will Samoa Joe show up? Is he going to troll Brock and not show up like Brock trolls everybody every other week? I don't know, but I'm really, really, really excited, and I cannot wait to see my Beastie come back. Until next vlog. Adios.
Brock Lesnar is here. Brock Lesnar is here. Yes, Brock Lesnar is here. Brock Lesnar is here. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is here.